Anybody here planning on seeing a different show today? Anyone in the studio audience maybe here is their second choice of television program? Ladies, please state your names for the folks at home, would you?
My name is Donna Knox.
Donna?
Denise Shirley.
Denise?
Amanda Palmieri.
Yeah.
Donna Brown.
It's her birthday.
Whose birthday is it?
It's my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday. Please don't sing happy birthday. No one can afford that. Okay. Nah. That's true. Okay. May I ask you, ladies, were you planning on going to The Price is Right today?
No.
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 Are you serious?
They lie.
Shut up. So, why, what are you dressed as?
Lucky Lady Leprechauns, and I'm the pot of gold. But purple's my favorite color, so...
That's great.
I don't look good in yellow.
Did you get into The Price is Right?
No, they dissed us. Drew dissed us.
Wonder why. Now, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
And do you enjoy The Price is Right? It's a great show, and
Yes,
Drew Carey is a
yes.
friend of mine.
Oh.
Yes.
I like
Although
Drew.
he was my friend more when he was fat. I don't know who this new guy is. Can I ask you, do you prefer fat Drew Carey or new, thin, improved, handsome Drew Carey?
Fat.
Same.
A lot more to love.
I like the fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like the new handsome-looking one.
She's a forgiver.
But I'm not bald.
Are you a member of Al-Qaeda? All right, well, as it's your birthday and you didn't get into The Price is Right, we thought we'd offer you the chance to win a prize here. It's a very simple prize. There's $50 in this bag.
Okay.
It's in quarters, and it's got a dollar sign on it, so you know it's worth. And there's $50 in here that I use to bribe celebrities. That is $100. Wait. Don't applaud that. It's very simple math. All right, $100, right?
Okay.
If you can answer a simple question.
Okay. I can confer with them, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Who is your favorite CBS personality?
I have an answer.
Yes?
Craig Ferguson?
It's the correct...
Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Denny's. America's Diner is always open. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thank you so much. Please sit down quietly. Thank you, everyone. All right, yes. Well, no, thank you, everyone. please sit down, relax. Your completely genuine enthusiasm made up for my very difficult childhood. And now the hole inside me is filled up with love. Therefore, it is impossible for me to do any comedy. Good night, everybody! Oh, no. Still got a few nuggets down there. Still a couple of pieces left. Mom, the creepy Scottish guy's doing a weird thing. Am I? It's a great day for America, everybody. Now, actually, I say that, but it's actually not such a great day if you have to buy gasoline, and some of us do. Gas prices are hitting record highs all across America. Take a look at this headline. There, New York Times, record high gas prices. Look, with a picture of high gas prices. Wait a minute, what was that other story down in the corner there? What was that? What? First rule of Ron Paul, do not talk about Ron Paul. The high gas prices is terrible, and it's an election year, so both sides are trying to turn it into a political issue. The Republicans are blaming Comrade Obama, and it's what they say. And the Democrats are like, no, it's that cowboy Bush, and everybody, I'm like, calm down, everybody, do what I do with the gas situation. Blame the dog. What is that? What is that? You'll never know. You'll never know. You know why? Because you're not part of the inner circle. We know, don't we, everybody? I have no idea what this is. Anyway, the Obama administration is blaming the high gas prices on unrest in the Middle East, and I think that's smart, because how long can violent chaos last in the Middle East? It's bound to clear up any day! Here in LA, the price of gasoline has gone up so much, I might have to go back to huffing paint. I go to the gas station every day, not to fill up the tank. I like to drizzle myself with water from the squeegees. I'm like, oh, you can see right through my white shirt. Oh. Oh, the headlights are on. Creepy thing. Now, I understand that oil is part of the American way of life. You know, driving the open road, eating apple pie, getting it on under a Snuggie, and petroleum products make that all possible. Gasoline in our cars, natural gas in our ovens, Vaseline under a... Well, never mind that. Personally, I'm always on the lookout for a more cost-effective way to commute, but I'm always looking for an excuse to rollerblade. That's right. That's how I rollerblade. Looks pretty like rollerblading, doesn't it? Anyway, as bad as the gas prices here are, remember the situation is much worse in Europe. And I'll tell you why, because every time a European fills up a tank, they expose their unshaven armpits, releasing deadly toxic gases. Wait, I'm European. But I have become an American, so my armpits have been waxed. This is the reason why the Europeans adopted the metric system. Gas prices don't seem so high when you're paying by the litre. That's why they did it. In France, we like to smoke at the pump. You think that is creepy? What about this? There's not even a cigarette in there. I'm smoking the smell of my fingers. Ham. Now listen, I don't usually make sweeping historical predictions on this show. I'm still trying to live down the time I said Ellen DeGeneres is going to marry Ricky Martin. But I'm going out on a limb here. I got that one wrong. I'm going out on a limb here with my history, though. I am saying the oil age is coming to an end. Yes, it is. You see, the reality is the Earth contains only so much fossil fuel. So the solution is obvious. Oil comes from fossils, fossils from dinosaurs. We should genetically engineer more dinosaurs. What could possibly go wrong? But it is the end of an oil age, and it always, I mean, people always deny it, but it always happens. Do you think the cavemen knew that it was going to be the end of the Stone Age? It was, though. They were like, oh, no, people will always love stone. It's reliable, never end better. You can use stone. You can use it for chairs or tables or a conversation piece. Little stones. You can use little stones to balance the table, also made of stone. I'm saying it's the end of the oil age. These days, both the American and Japanese automakers produce fuel-efficient cars. They're both good, but the Japanese cars have the edge because they can link together to form a huge, badass robot. And I think we're going to be seeing more hybrids, you know, like the Prius. The Prius is known as a hybrid because it can either run on the electricity of a battery or the smugness of the owner. The back seat's roomy enough for Pilates. I'm doing the noise of a Prius. I don't know if it's working. Well, they don't make much noise. That's why. The other thing with the engine and the electric cars, they don't roar. So when you rev them, it's very hard to look cool at the stoplight. You rev your engine and it goes... People think you're shaving your legs. What do you run on? You run on oil, gas, electricity, what?
I run on love.
How does that work then?
Why don't you come over here and find
I
out?
see. That's not love.
What, man? I'm just trying to be as creepy as you are tonight. It's awesome.
Was I being creepy tonight just because I
love
did that thing?
Yeah, do it again.
All right. I don't quite know what it is. It's like playing with small bagpipes, I think.
Very small bagpipe.
Right.
Do your caveman impression while you're doing that.
Well, I wasn't really doing I was just doing a guy talking. It was the end of the Stone Age, so
Yeah,
they had stopped talking like that.
No, it was great. I loved it.
Well, I was just a caveman talking like that.
Yeah, hi, I'm a caveman. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, right like that, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the early cavemen went, ooh, ugh. But by the end of the Stone Age, they were like, hello, everyone. Have you seen my cave? Isn't it marvelous? Lovely cave. I've got a cave painting over here, lovely bit of stone. There's some stone. We're thinking to get some wood in, but it's a little...
It's a lovely painting of buffalo you have.
Yes, thank you. I drew it well, it was drawn many years ago by a gorilla. My Uncle Charles, actually.
Oh, that's lovely.
Ooh, that would imply I believe in evolution. Uh-oh. I look forward to your letters. However badly spelled they may be. You like to go to the...
Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
Tonight's program is brought to you by Uncle Craig's Pervy Petrol, bringing new meaning to the term filling station.
Stop. I've just been told we have 1 minute 50 seconds to do the entire email segment tonight because I talked too long to the Price is Right ladies at the beginning of the show. So, Jeff, 2 minutes to do it. What time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
It's that time for tweet mail.
That's right. Don't play the jingle, don't play the jingle. We don't have time. Well, I'll just do the jingle. Emails. All right. From Kenny and... Hey, Craig and Jeff, I'm the youngest guy at work and everyone treats me like a kid. What are some things I can do to look older? Grow a moustache, wear long pants. This is from Amber in Omaha, Nebraska. Ever been in Omaha, Nebraska? I went to Omaha once. Let me tell you, the hotel was haunted. Woo, right. Dear Craig and Jeff, can you give up talking to your husband for Lent? Yes. If you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy talking to your husband, then giving it up for Lent, you're trying to, you know. All right, this is from Dolores in Rockville, Maryland. Oh! Sorry, Dolores. This is from Rachel in Naples, Florida. It says... Oh, we only got 43 seconds. Dear Craig and Jeff, I have my first oral Spanish exam next week, and I don't... This is from Aaron in Seattle, Washington. Hi, Craig and Jeff. I can't help but laugh hysterically when I see people fall in public. Does this make me a bad person? Yes, it makes you a psychopath. This is from David in Portland, Maine. Hi, Craig and Jeff. Every time my girlfriend comes over, she reorganizes my entire apartment. How can I get her to leave my stuff alone? Dump her. Finally, with 12 seconds to go, from Katie in San Diego. And Katie says, hi, Craig and Jeff. I got a speeding ticket yesterday. Do you have any pointers on how to flirt my way out of it? Jeff.
Well, I would say take your top off.
CBS Scares. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show where you can win cash and prizes. Apparently you can, actually. No, for legal reasons you can't, right? I gotta say that? Oh, no, you can't. You absolutely can't. There's no way. Don't even look. Don't watch this! My first guest tonight is a very beautiful actress. I'm not kidding. Oh. She's Swedish. She's in the new film Wanderlust. It's in theaters on Friday. Take a look. Please welcome Malin Akerman, everybody. Wow. Look at you, look just amazing. Look at the colors and the things and all. It's like a feast for your eyes.
Thank you so much. I've never been called that before.
Are you sure?
Yes, I would remember that.
I like your hair. Is that a French pleat?
Perhaps. I didn't ask what it was called. I'm surprised that you know more about it than I do.
I just made it up.
Oh, okay. That was really good. I believed it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're a famous actress. You go to the red carpet stuff. Never. Do you have to like have a lot of dresses? How many dresses you got?
I don't have. I get really lucky because we get to borrow this stuff. I have to give it back.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Well, you go to a store.
I don't actually get to keep this lovely dress.
Well, that's great for you because women don't like to wear it more than once anyway, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
So you just wear it, you give it back, and they're like, do you want to buy it? You're like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. It works out well because then you've got a closet that extends beyond your closet.
That's amazing.
The only thing is though, now I really like your response in this dress. I might have to keep it. I might have to just make it disappear. I lost it. Oops, I lost it. The Craig Ferguson show. I bet you
Is that little studs up here?
That's an easy access button.
Yeah. I'm
know.
always happy when you make it to the show. It makes me... Oh, listen, before we go any further, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you prefer fat Drew Carey or the new handsome, thin Drew Carey?
You know, I have to say I like him a little fat around, a little love handle.
I have a theory about this.
Yeah.
Not necessarily about Drew Carey, but all relationships of a heterosexual variety.
Okay.
I believe that male heterosexuals are more attracted to slightly larger females. Ay, caramba.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got any cookies back there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want some tea?
It's true, though. I have to tell you that every time I eat myself up a little bit,
your husband gets a little bit frisky? Yeah, that's right.
He gets a little hands-on.
Right.
Which I love. It's great.
You see, what happens is I think dress designers are like, no, you've got to be thin so that the clothes look like that. But you see, men who are not involved in dress design, they're not caring about the clothes staying on.
Exactly.
They're like, baby, it's, you know, and if it's too uncomfortable, take it off. Yeah. That's fine.
But the shoes stay on.
Isn't
that always how it goes?
Yeah. That's very good. Come on. Yes. In fact, let's do our own little PSA for sexual relations across the United States for the heterosexual folks.
Yes.
Ladies?
Gentlemen.
Well, yeah, all right.
I don't know. Ladies.
Ladies, the shoes stay on.
The clothes come off.
CBS comes. Yeah. That works. That's nice. It's not the same when men keep their shoes on, though, is it? It's
Not
like, you know,
really.
shoes and socks and a hat.
But sometimes you want them to keep the shoes on because the smell might ruin the mood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Does your husband have smelly feet?
No, not really.
He's Italian.
I just lied. He totally does.
Does he really?
He really does, yeah.
I thought because he's Italian, his feet would smell like, you know, leather or, you know,
Leather
pizza.
or cologne. But he's nice enough that he puts his shoes outside on the balcony at night, and they're not in the room.
My God, they're that bad?
Yeah. You know, he's a drummer, and he wears these plastic shoes, and he gets all sweaty. And
Are we talking Crocs?
No. No.
Because, you
Those
know,
are not
our
allowed.
friendship would be at an end right now.
No. Those are
also,
not allowed.
an Italian man wearing Crocs, that's not going to happen.
It's still leather and, like, you know, the nice gym shoes and all that kind of stuff. But when you're sweating around, you know,
Right.
it's not a good mix.
Does he ever drum in the house?
On everything, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Has he got one of
Everything but
them
the drums.
little electronic practice kits?
No, he says those are for, I don't know what I can say on TV, but
You can say,
those are.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
No, I've got one. No, I do. I have one.
You have one? I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, that's all right.
I will send you a real one.
No, I have a real one. I'm just,
Oh, okay, well then there you
not
go.
allowed to play it in the house. I see your husband is correct, yeah. Do you watch game shows?
Not much, no, but I have seen The Price is Right.
Yeah, well, I think you'd have
Yeah.
to, you know, I mean, you'd have to be, I mean, who's not seen The Price is Right?
Living in a cave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's just crazy. How long has that been on the air?
A long time, I
Yeah.
think, before I was
Is it on the air in
around.
Sweden?
I actually don't know. We probably have like a Swedish Price is Right.
Yeah,
Which is probably why I never watch it. Because
When you go
they
to
give
Sweden,
out
do you
like
watch-
old fish
do you-
on
No.
Price is Right.
When you go back to Sweden, do you give it old fish? Do you,
Old fish, yeah.
do you watch the Swedish television when you go
I
back?
do sometimes watch the Swedish television.
Who's your favourite Swedish television personality?
There is these two guys who are called Filip and Fredrik.
They've been here.
They have?
Yeah, I think they have. Weren't they the two
I'm
guys
sure they
from
have.
Sweden that were here? Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
they
They're
helped us
fun,
put some
right?
furniture together. They were awesome.
From IKEA, right?
Yeah.
IKEA, yeah.
No, they were very, very nice. They actually were here, I think.
I'm sure they were. They're actually, they've been back and forth in LA, and they're super fun and good at putting furniture together from
Yeah,
IKEA,
they can do that.
Yeah,
They can do that. What else do they have in Sweden you enjoy? They have the fish and the...
They have the meatballs, and they have the...
Now, here's the thing. Your husband's Italian.
Yes,
So he knows a thing or two about meatballs, too.
he does. We have very different meatballs. Does that make sense? They
I don't know why it sounds dirty, but it kind of does.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Well, they have big meatballs in Italy, and we have little meatballs. It's just not coming out right.
You know what we should talk about? The movie, is it good?
Yes, that's
oh,
that's,
great,
that's
great,
a, it's,
great,
it's a
great.
very
We got to
good
take a commercial break, but we'll be right back. No, wait.
Oh, we don't?
No. Well, we kind of do, but I felt that I cut you off when you were talking about
No,
the movie.
that's okay. I was
Movie
just going
good?
to say it's good. It's really good. You should go see it. You should all go see it. It's fantastic. It's so much fun. It is such a great cast.
Was that Paul Rudd?
Paul Rudd,
He's funny.
who's hilarious.
He's very funny. He's been here.
I'm sure he
Yeah,
has.
he's not from Sweden.
No, he's not.
Although he
So I don't
does
know
know a
what
thing or
kind
two
of...
about meatballs.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I don't know what kind of meatballs. Like medium meatballs?
No, he's more your Italian, you know.
Oh, how do you know that?
I have a special camera that looks in the guest dressing rooms.
Great. I'm really excited about that.
No, I don't. I do.
Feeling a little bit naked right now.
We do have to take a commercial
Violated.
break. We'll be right back with Malin Akerman. Right, but you could, yeah, but you...
We're talking girl stuff.
We were as well. We were talking girls. I was like, no, but then if you hand the dress back, other people see the dress. They're like, oh, I'm going to wear that. Listen, we're out of time.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you fancy? Mouth organ, awkward pause, or would you like to go for the big cash prize?
Do you still have a big cash prize?
Oh, yeah.
Giving it out to the
listen, I'm going to put...
lovely ladies?
No. I'm going to put CBS in the poorhouse by the time I'm finished.
Okay, let's do it.
100... Well, it's $50. Is that all right?
Listen, that's dinner.
All right, you want to go for the big cash prize?
Yes.
What time is it, Shadow David?
Time for the big cash.
Can I tell you two things? One, you guys were very slow in shouting big cash prize, and two, you didn't applaud at the end of big cash prize, which makes me think that's why you didn't get to the Price is Right. Don't do it now. So, here's how it works.
Rob a bank?
Well, it's kind of, don't touch the bag until you've earned it.
Okay.
This is $50 in quarters.
Yes.
I'm only letting you touch it because of that dress. And also this. It's $50 in quarters in a bag with a dollar sign on it, like the burglars use. Now, there's two ways to win.
Yes.
You can either answer a question,
Yes.
or you can guess what's in my box. Here's how that works. I imagine a box, but I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff knows what's in the box.
Okay.
So you try and guess what's in the box. If you're right, Jeff will tell you, you win $50. If you're wrong, something awful will happen.
I think I'm going to guess what's in the box.
Whoa. Don't, it's too late now. A day late and $1 short. All right, then, if you're going to guess what's in the box, here we go. I'm imagining a box.
Can I tell you what's in it?
I'd be grateful if you did. But wait for a minute.
Okay. You let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Is it a...
Wait.
Okay.
Do you want to ask how big or small the box is?
Oh, how big is the box?
It's about the size of a bread box.
A bread box?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Are you sure about that?
Not entirely.
Okay. Could it maybe be a really big box?
Sure, why not?
Okay, great.
Yeah. Whoa, this is a giant box. I haven't seen a box this big since...
Okay. Then I know exactly what it is.
What is it?
It is a woman wearing nothing but high heel shoes.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Jeff, what is in my box?
We would have accepted meatballs. But the correct answer is a woman wearing nothing but high heel shoes.
American dollars, Malin Akerman, right back. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Welcome back to the show. My next guest is a best-selling author. His latest book, The Psychopath Test. He's probably got a copy of it, actually, over here. Yeah, look. What a coincidence. I was reading it. It's in stores now. Please welcome Jon Ronson, everybody. Jon Ronson. I'm very interested to talk about your book, and I'm going to talk about it in a minute. First of all, you look great. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, but I heard today that you're married to Elaine Patterson.
Yeah, you were at school with my wife.
I was at school with your wife.
What was she like at school?
She was the hot girl in school. She was. I can't believe you're married to Elaine Patterson.
Yeah.
Dude, you are a god to me. Really? Your wife was like Elaine Patterson. Elaine Patterson. Elaine Patterson.
I've got to say she's aged awesomely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure she has.
She
She
looks
had the
good.
genetics for it, Elaine Patterson. Oh.
What a town you came from, Craig.
Yeah, it's
My
a terrible
God,
place,
It's
yeah.
a terrible. I didn't want to say because I didn't want to
it's-
insult your town. It's a terrible
Terrible
place.
town, yeah.
I've spent so many Christmas days in Cumbernauld and everything's broken and all the windows are broken and all the doors are off their
Were you in my house?
I was in my mother-in-law's house.
It's a pretty horrible place. It usually wins the prize of the second worst town in the UK.
What could possibly be worse than...
Apparently, Hull.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The town of Hull is apparently the worst place. And now I've been to Hull, and it's bad, but it's not as bad as Cumbernauld.
Yeah,
I feel cheated.
Hull's got rivers. At least it's got a river.
It's got a river?
The only water that Cumbernaud's got is urine, sort of just flow. I'm being a bit hard on Cumbernauld.
No, you're not. You're being very gentle on Cumbernauld. Listen, don't get me wrong. I love Scotland. Scotland, I think, is the other greatest country in the world. But I have to say, there's one problem in Scotland: Cumbernauld.
Yeah. It was a planning error, right? Because it was supposed to... They got it slightly wrong, and they built it in a place like in a perfect storm where all the weather conditions combined to be basically...
Tutti-frutti.
Weather the whole time. So,
oh, come on, he's a writer. He's British. It's classy. For some reason, I'm doing fake anger tonight. I don't know why. Now, listen.
It's fake.
It's not really fake.
Right.
No, we got a real problem. Me and that guy over there. You can hardly see him. He sits in the dark there. Judging.
I think he might be a psychopath.
Oh, that's good. All right, let's... what makes you say that, John? He's married to Elaine Patterson. All right, so...
Statistically, I've got to say, there's, like 100 people in the audience, and the statistic is that 1 in 100 people are a psychopath. So one of you is a psychopath.
No. I think we know who the psychopath is right over there. Look. In the dark. There he is. Is that true?
Yeah. 1 in 100 regular people is a psychopath, but 4% of CEOs are psychopaths.
Really?
Yeah, you're 4 times more likely to have a psychopath as your boss than to have one as your underling. The reason being is that all the psychopathic character traits are loved in capitalism. So basically, superficial charm and grandiosity and lack of empathy and cunning manipulative,
Whoa, get a bit close to home. Whoa. You're messing in Daddy's garden a little bit here. So is the book about how to spot a psychopath?
Yeah. I basically spent 2 years hanging around with psychopaths and learning how to spot them and having... Which is kind of weird way to spend 2 years because I have terrible anxiety, so it's kind of stupid that I spent 2 years hanging out with psychopaths.
Now, do psychopaths hurt you? Are we talking serial killer-y type?
Well, one of the psychopaths I hung out with was a Haitian death squad leader, but he couldn't hurt me because he's now doing 12 to 37 years in jail in upstate New York, so I kind of say, stay away from him.
Did you have to go in? Were you like Clarice and he was like... You were like, come on now, Dr. Lecter. And all that, were you doing all that?
Hannibal Lecter's not really a great psychopath. He's not an accurate psychopath.
Why not?
Because he's too kind of grand and extravagant.
Are they not? I thought they were grand and extravagant.
No. They're kind of charming, but they're not extravagant. Not really.
Oh.
You can see they're too sort of shallow to be too extravagant.
Really?
Yeah, they're shallow.
And what causes it? Is it genetic? Is it an illness?
It's a brain anomaly. Basically, there's a part of the brain called the amygdala.
Right.
And if it overperforms, then you're constantly filled with kind of guilt and anxiety. Like
I've got one of them. Yeah.
I was looking at the Manual of Mental Disorders the other day. There's 374 known mental disorders, and I was wondering how many I had, and it turns out I've got 12. Have you ever?
What are they then?
Okay, I've got nightmare disorder, which is categorised if you have recurrent dreams of being pursued or declared a failure, and all my dreams involve people.
Everybody's dreams are like that.
Yeah.
What else?
I've got parent-child relational problems, which I blame my parents for. I've got malingering.
I've got that.
Yeah. Well, I say, what else have you got?
Anxiety, a lot of anxiety.
Right.
Yeah.
Why do you then go on national television every night? Because it's kind of like a crazy thing for an anxious person to do.
Well, it's a mental disorder, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what you want me to do is do something rational to combat my irrational fears? No, I think doing something irrational to combat something irrational seems like the way to go. I had a terrible fear of flying, so I got a pilot's license.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I combat my own insanity with more insanity. Fight fire with fire is what I say.
And it's true, and a weird facet of anxiety sufferers that they always manifest themselves in kind of completely irrational ways. I can hang out with psychopaths for 2 years and feel fine about it, and then I'm convinced if I can't get Elaine Patterson on the phone, she must be dead.
Don't even say that. That's Elaine Patterson we're talking about. Wow.
Was she really hot at
She
school?
was, wow.
Really?
Yeah. But, I mean, she was like the super hot girl that you, like, if you tried to talk to her, you'd be like, yeah. And in fact, I met, when the first time I saw her, it was in an office in London, and the secretary of the office said, that's Elaine Patterson, but she's way out of your league. Is that what she... Yeah, I've heard that exact same sentence in my life, too. As it turned out, it was correct in my case.
As a child, you fancied my wife. It's amazing.
Dude, as a young man... As a young man, I thought about your now wife. I'm only kidding. I can't believe you're married to Elaine Patterson. Dude, I'm so impressed. I mean, writing this is great and everything, but you're married to Elaine Patterson.
Yeah.
It's insane. Well, what do you want? I thought an awkward pause or the big cash prize. You don't have the big prize already.
I'm going to go for the big cash prize.
Yes, you are. What time is it, Sean?
It's time once again for the big
Yeah, $50. $50 in here in quarters. Now, I will add to that an additional $50 in singles, right?
Yeah.
That's for Elaine Patterson, should you win. That's right, I'm giving away your money, Sparky. All right, let's see. Two ways to win. You can either answer a question, guess what's in my box. How that works, I imagine a box. I don't know what's in it. Jeff's the only person who knows what's in it. If you get it right, it'll be great. You win everything. If you get it wrong, something awful will happen.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I'll do that one that you just said.
Right. I'm imagining a box in my head.
Okay.
There's something in it.
Right. Is it too late for me to switch and to go for the other thing?
You're married to Elaine Patterson. Do what you like, I guess. All right. You want to answer a question?
I'm going to answer a question.
Jeff, just for the sake of argument, what was actually in the box?
Rollerblades.
Okay. So it would have been rollerblades.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, okay. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. How old was the great composer Frédéric Chopin when he completed the work on his first two rhythmic dance pieces? Was he...
Okay, thank God.
Was he 7, 9, or 11 years old? Was he 7, 9, or 11 years old?
7.
It's the correct answer! Jon Ronson, everybody!
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Do you think that guy, Jon Ronson, I think he was hot?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez. He's married to Elaine Patterson.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez. You ever met Elaine Patterson?
Oh, yeah.